Have you ever walked into a room and felt instantly drawn to someone? Or noticed how some people always get what they want without even trying? It's not luck or charm, it's psychology. Today, we're diving into 10 powerful mind tricks that real psychologists use and that you can use to win people over, influence behavior, and take control of everyday situations. These psychological techniques are backed by real studies and used in real life by negotiators, therapists, salespeople, and even FBI agents. We're not talking manipulation here, we're talking smart strategies that play on how the human brain is wired. Let's unlock your inner mentalist. Number 10, the Benjamin Franklin effect. Want someone to like you more? Here's a weird trick. Ask them for a small favor. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of doing them a favor, ask them to do one for you. Benjamin Franklin used this to win over a political rival. He asked to borrow a rare book. After the man lent it, Franklin thanked him warmly. Later, they became lifelong friends. Why? Because when we do something nice for someone, we subconsciously decide we must like them otherwise. Why would we help them? It's called cognitive dissonance. Your brain wants your actions and thoughts to align. So if you help someone, your brain rewires itself to like them. Simple, subtle, genius. Number 9, the power of silence. Ever been in an awkward silence that made you spill more than you intended? That's the power of silence, and smart people use it strategically. In therapy, in sales, in job interviews, those who master the pause often come out on top. After asking a question, don't rush to fill the silence. The other person will feel compelled to keep talking, and they'll often reveal more than they planned. One study even showed that just 4 seconds of silence after a question significantly increases the chance the other person will say yes to a request. Silence isn't awkward, it's a tool. Try it. Ask, then wait. Number 8, mirroring body language. Want to connect with someone almost instantly? Start mirroring their body languages utterly. Not like a mime, but in tone, posture, and pacing. This is known as the chameleon effect. When you mimic someone's movements, gestures, or tone, their brain registers you as more familiar, trustworthy, and likable. In a famous study, waitresses who mirrored their customers got 70% more tips. It works because we're wired to feel closer to people who are like us. So lean in when they lean in. Cross your legs like theirs. Match their energy. Your body builds the bond before your words do. Number 7, the but you are free technique. Can you help me move this weekend? But you're totally free to say no. That second part, it doubles your chances they'll say yes. This trick, studied in over 42 psychological experiments, is called the but you are free technique. By giving someone the freedom to refuse, they feel less pressured and more likely to agree. It's about autonomy. People hate feeling cornered. So, make your ask, but include the phrase, you're free to say no. It triggers voluntary compliance, a fancy term for yes without the stress. Number 6, name usage equals power. Want instant attention? Use their name. It sounds simple, but it taps deep into our identity. Our brains light up when we hear our own name literally. It grabs our attention faster than any other word. That's why Starbucks writes your name on the cup and why politicians use voters' names in emails. As Dale Carnegie said, a person's name is to that person the sweetest sound in any language. Pro tip: say their name once when greeting, once in the middle of conversation, and once when closing. Not too much, but just enough to build connection. Names build bonds. Number 5, foot in the door technique. Want someone to agree to something big? Start with something small. This is the famous foot in the door technique. Get a yes to a minor request, then follow it with a bigger one. In one study, researchers asked people to put a small sticker in their window promoting safe driving. A week later, they asked those same people to install a huge sign in their yard. 76% said yes. That's because people like to see themselves as consistent. So once they say yes to one thing, they're more likely to keep saying yes. Start small. Think big. Number 4, the spotlight effect. Do you ever feel like everyone's watching you? Like your pimple, your awkward outfit, or your bad hair days on display? That's the spotlight effect, and it's lying to you. Psychologists say we overestimate how much others notice us. In one experiment, students were asked to wear an embarrassing t-shirt to class. They thought half the class noticed. In reality, only 10% did. This trick isn't about influencing others, it's about freeing yourself. Once you realize people aren't watching you as closely as you think, you get confidence to do what you want. The spotlight's not on you. Step into the light anyway. Number 3, the peak end rule. Here's a strange truth. People don't remember the entire experience. They remember how it felt at its peak and how it ended. This is the peak end rule. A study had patients rate their pain during medical procedures. Those whose procedures ended with less pain, even if longer, remembered the experience as better. So, whether it's a date, a vacation, or a speech end on a high note, the last few seconds can outweigh the entire rest of the experience. Leave people smiling. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Number 2, the scarcity principle. Why does limited edition make your heart race? Or why do flash sales make you click faster? It's because of scarcity. When something is hard to get, we assign it more value. This is why luxury brands keep supply low. Why concert tickets sell out in seconds. Even romance works this way. Someone who's slightly unavailable seems more desirable. The brain says, if it's scarce, it must be special. So if you're selling, negotiating, or even dating, create a sense of scarcity. Not fake urgency, real uniqueness. We chase what we think we can't have. Number 1, anchoring bias. Here's a wild truth. The first number you hear anchors your entire thinking, even if it's random. In one experiment, participants spun a wheel that landed on a random number. Then they were asked how many African countries are in the UN. Those who spun a high number guessed way higher than those who spun a low one. It's called anchoring GAND. Marketers use it constantly. Was 299 now 149. The original price sets the value, even if it was never real. Next time you hear a number, first pause. Is it real, or are you being anchored? Which of these psychology tricks surprised you the most? Was it the silent pause, the anchoring bias, or the trick of using someone's name? Let me know in the comments. I'm reading them all. And if this blew your mind, smash that like button. Subscribe for more science-backed secrets.